Hi, Bancon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm very happy.
Bancon, let me do bring people. Okay, here. Let me share this with you. We're going to do some speaking, okay?
Yes.
Um, Hi, Icy.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Bancon came, but you left. Okay, let's see what you've done. Secondary speaking. Okay, we're going to continue part 2.7. I think let me just check it. Here. Okay, 2.7 is summer. No, cooking. 2.8, cooking. Okay, let's continue with cooking. So, part 2.8. We're going to do eating today. Eating. Okay. Do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country? Um, would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place? And would you say it is important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures? Okay. Okay, we're going to do the eating part. So it's number 8, eating. Okay. Then go. Yeah, I see the cooking part. Okay, so let's see who's here. Okay, so we're going to continue with part 2.8 is eating. Ben Khan, do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
To me, I agree that food is an important part of festivals in my country. For instance, at a holiday, beside many activities and traditions in my country. We also have many delicious food at it holidays, such as bánh chưng fried candy, fruit, and chicken.
Okay. And why do you think food is an important part? Why do you think food is important?
Uh, uh,
Why do you think? So can you have a Tet holiday without food? Why do you think you should have food at a holiday?
I think that at Tate holiday we need to have the food because it is the uh, statement of this festival at the Taste Festival. And when Tate Festival comes, we will have I don't know.
Okay, so you can say it's like a tradition. So do you agree that food is an important part? Yes, I do agree, because it's a way that they celebrate by sharing their culture or heritage. They can showcase to the world, you can showcase the food you eat, you can promote and preserve recipes, customs, and keep it alive for future generations. So let's type it here for you. You can say, yes, I do agree with this statement, or with this question. With this question, when people serve food from their culture during celebrations, it is a way of sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs. It's like traditions, and keep them alive for the future generations. Okay, Icy, can you read this for us?
Yes, I do agree with this question. When people serve food from their culture during celebration, this is a way of sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional receipt and custom, and keep them alive for the future generation.
Okay, are there any words here you don't know, Van Khan?
I don't know the word heritage.
Any word you don't know, Icy?
Preserve,
di sản, di sản,
Preserve,
bảo tồn, bảo tồn,
Any other words, Van Khan?
No.
Icy, any other word?
no,
Okay. Would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place? I see. Do you think the food varies according to a culture or a place? I can't hear
Mm.
you.
Yeah. I don't know the word food very.
Varies?
Yeah.
Varies is different. Do you think that food is different according to a local culture of a place?
Yes, I agree that food varies according to the local culture of each place. That
It's not
each
play,
country
it's place.
place um that each country have their own traditional food that like for example my countries have the uh local culture of its traditional food uh traditional food in uh, on their festival that bang cake spring roll and sticky rice and so on. That this traditional food it so their um, so their unite um unite of family and our cousins that everyone you love.
Okay, so let's type it here so you can say, um, yes, food and drink are as much representations of culture as are the arts, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. What people abroad eat can be quite different from the home menu. Okay. Okay, let's see if you can read it, Rancon.
Yes, food and drink are as much representations of culture as are the arts, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. What people abroad eat can be quite different from the home menu.
Good. I see. Can you read it?
Yes, food and drink are as much representation of culture as are the art, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. What people abroad eat can be quite different from their home menu.
Okay, any words you don't know, I see.
Or tide, a tide.
Okay, let me play it for you. Um, Oof. Hang on. Here.
Attire. Trang phục.
I type it for you. Okay, any other words I see?
Um, Representation.
Representations.
Trình bày lại. Trình bày lại.
Anything else?
No.
And Con, what can you use? Is there any other words you don't know?
No.
Okay. I want to practice this first. Okay, Con, do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I do agree with this question. When people serve food from their culture during celebrations, it is a way of sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs, and keep them alive for the future generations.
Okay, I see. Would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place? I see.
Yes, food and drink are as much representation of culture as are the arts, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. What people abroad eat can be quite different from the home menu.
Okay. Quan Hang,
Yes,
you're late. 20 minutes late. Okay. Okay, Quan Hang, do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
yes,
Quan Hang?
I do agree with the question. When people serve food from their culture during celebration, it's a way of sharing and preserving their culture. celebration also provide an opportunity for people to do South culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs, and keep them alive for the future generation.
Keep them alive. Van Khan, would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place?
Teacher, can you reiterate your questions?
Would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place?
Yes, food and drink are as much representations of culture as are the arts, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. What people are able to eat can be quite different from the home menu.
I see. Do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I do agree with this question. When people save food from their culture during celebrations, this is a way of sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also provide an opportunities for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional receive and custom, and keep them alive for the future generation.
For the future? Generations. You have to finish your words. Okay, Van Khan. Number 3, would you say it is important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures?
I think it is very essential to have some knowledge of foreign food I think it is very essential to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures because when we understand um, foreign food cultures, they feel very happy and they are very happy and surprised because although I come from another country, but I can understand their culture, their food culture. Also, I can share my knowledge to my friends or my parents and my sister about foreign food cultures too. And I can impose some knowledge of foreign food cultures in my presentation at class too.
Okay. What do you think, Icy? That's good, Van Khan. Icy, why do you think we should learn about other cultures' food? You need to unmute Icy.
I don't hear your sound clearly.
Read number 3. That's the question. Read question 3, Icy.
Would you say it is important to have some knowledge of foreign food culture?
Yes. Now you answer that one.
Uh, Yeah, I think in my opinion, is it important to have some knowledge of foreign food culture that yeah you will know what foreign food culture is and you you can know about uh is it suitable with with ourselves or themselves and their taste.
Okay, good. Ben Con, what do you think? Read number 3 and then you answer it.
Um, in my opinion, I think that um to call the positive atmosphere with foreign friends. I think that we need to understand something about their culture. Mm, I think that when I understand, when I have some knowledge about um, foreign food cultures, they will feel happy and they will have an impression for me at the first time. And also, I will share um, their foreign their food cultures to my parents and my friends too. And recently, I have been having many presentations at school, and I think that that is my opportunity to for me to contribute some idea for my presentation to present to my classmates. And I think that
Okay.
when I have a chance to chat with foreign friends, I I also share my food culture uh, to them because I want to introduce about my culture uh, for for them so they can know more about my country and my hometown.
Okay, that's good. Hung, what do you think? Do you think it's important to learn about other cultures' food?
Yes,
Why?
because when we know is who is make it and where is can make it and is make when, and we will can try the food and have more information about the food.
Okay, so let's say here, by learning more about food from other cultures, we also learn about the history, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make each country or region unique. Sharing meals makes bridging cultures, bridging cultural divides simpler. Okay, so when you read or when you learn about other cultures' food, you learn about the country, you learn about the economy. So say, for example, they eat noodles all the time, or they eat sticky rice all the time, or fish all the time. Maybe it's because they are close to the beach or the sea, or maybe because they've got fishermen, or maybe because they are farmers. So you learn about the cultures, the geography, the economy. You learn about lots of different factors. Sharing meals makes bridging cultural divides simpler. Yes, Van Con, you can. Okay, Con Hang, can you read this for us?
Yes, by learning more food from other culture, we also learn about the history, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make a country or region unique.
Region
New
unique. Region
region
unique.
or regions unique, sharing culture
Meals.
device
Oh,
meals
okay,
make
I didn't hear you there.
sharing
Okay.
meals make reading culture divide similar.
Okay, Icy, see if you can read it for us. By learning more.
By learning more about food from other cultures, we also learn about their history, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make each country or region unique. Sharing meals make bridging culture divide simpler.
Okay. Any words you don't know, Icy, so I can type it for you. I can't hear you, Icy. Okay. Van Con, any words you don't know?
I don't know the word simpler, divides and reaching.
Okay, hang on. Let me just get the words here. Vietnamese. Okay, say your first word, Van Con.
Simpler.
Yes. Anything else?
And the word divides.
Okay, let me do bridging cultural sharing meals, making bridging culture simpler.
Bắt đầu phân chia văn hóa.
Okay, so okay, that's bridging cultural divided simpler.
Bridging cultural divides simpler.
Okay, so any other words, Van Con?
The word divides.
Okay, I typed the sentence. Can you see it there?
No.
That's a sentence. You can't see it?
Yes.
You can see it. This is what I've typed here. That and that.
Teacher,
That's that.
I can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen. Oh. Icy, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Con Hang, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, Vancon, maybe you should go out and come back in, then you can see my screen because they can both see my screen. It's only you. So maybe
Yeah.
try and go out, log out and come back in, then you should be able to see it. I see. Do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I do agree with this question. When people serve food from their culture during celebrations, it is a way of sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture in the world, to the world, promote and preserve traditions and custom, and keep them alive for the culture generation.
Okay, Con Hang. Would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place?
Yes, food and drink are smart. The presentation of, culture, art, other arts, theater, theater of human behavior. More of us experience this for first time when we travel what people abroad. It can be quite different from the home menu.
Good. Vancon, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Would you say it is important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures, Vancon?
By learning more about food from other cultures, we also learn about the history, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make each country or region unique. Sharing meals makes reaching cultural divides simpler.
Divides simpler. Con Hang, would you say it is important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures?
Uh, by learning more about food from other culture, we also learn about the story, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make a country or region unique. Self make breathing culture device similar.
Okay, I see. Would you say it's important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures?
By learning more about food from other cultures, we also learn about the history, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make each country or region unique. Sharing new makes breeding culture divide simpler.
Okay, Vancon, do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I do agree with this question. When people serve food from their culture during celebrations, it is a way of sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs, and keep them alive for the future generations.
Good. Okay. Con Hung, would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place?
Yes, I do agree with the question. When people serve food from the culture during celebration is a way of sharing and preserving the culture. Celebration also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs, and keep them alive for the future generation.
Okay, one more time. I see. Would you say it's important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures?
By learning more about food from other culture, we also learn about the history, geography, climate, economy, and many other factors that make each country and region unique. Sharing meals make readings, cultures, device includes.
Divide simpler. Okay. Van Khan, do you agree that no? Would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place?
Yes, food and drink are as much representations of
You want to read it more? You want to read it? Okay.
yes. Yes, food and drink are as much representations of culture as are the arts, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. What people able it can be quite different from the home menu.
Okay, try and remember. If you don't, I can always show you again. I see. Would you say it is important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures?
Um, and I see the answer
You
again.
want to see it? Okay.
Yes, food and drink are much representation of culture as are the arts, architecture, attire, or human behavior. Most of us experience this for the first time when we travel. That people abroad, it can be quite different from the home menu.
Okay, now see if you can remember. Kon Hang, do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I agree this idea because of mm,
You want to read it?
mm,
Okay, you can read it.
yes, I do agree with the question. When people serve food from the culture during celebration, it's a way of sharing and preserving the culture heritage celebration also provide opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the country, promote preserve traditional recipe and custom, and keep them alive for the future generation.
Alive, not alive, alive, alive. Okay. Van Khan, would you agree that food varies according to the local culture of a place?
Yes. In my opinion, food and drink are as much representations of culture are the arts, architects, attire, human behavior. Mm, uh, most most of most of my experience for the first time when I travel um uh with my family what I abroad it can be quite different from the home menu.
Good. I see. Would you say it's important to have some knowledge of foreign food cultures?
By learning more about food from other culture, we also learn about geography, history, climate, and many other factors that make each country uh, or region region unique. Sharing meals make reading culture divide simple.
Okay. Hon Hung, do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I do agree with the question. When people serve food from the culture during celebration, it's a way of sharing and preserving the culture. Heritage celebration also provide an opportunity for people to showcase their culture to the world, promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs, and keep them alive for the future generation.
Yes, good. Van Khan, would you agree that food varies according to the local cultures of a... No, I think you've got that one. Do you agree that food is an important part of festivals in your country?
Yes, I do agree with this question. When people serve their food cultures during their celebrations, it is a way of uh, sharing and preserving their cultural heritage. Celebrations also replenish a chance for people to showcase in their culture to the world with uh, foreign friends from many countries. Promote and preserve traditional recipes and customs and keep them alive for the future generations.
Good. All right. Okay, sweeties, we're gonna stop here. I want you to practice this at home so that you remember it well, okay? And also practice a new vocabulary. You can go onto Google and you can go and read and practice how to pronounce it and read examples and practice, or even YouTube and practice the words and the meanings, okay? All right,
Yeah.
I see. Bye, Van Con. Bye,
Goodbye,
Khanh.
teacher.
See you
Teacher.
soon.